Cribbit. That's right, a big-time gag there. Yes, this is called the Cribbit, and it sounds like ribbit and sounds like a frog, and it's green like a frog. And Julian Sanders is with us today from London Drugs to talk about a number of cool accessories for iPhones as well as for tablets. So let's start off with the Cribbit. This is a Canadian invention.
You got it. Yeah, it looks like a funky rubber-covered pretzel, but it's a very adjustable stand. It's used quite a lot in in places like in bed. You might want to read a book on your tablet. Works on any size from 7-inch to 10-inch, so it doesn't matter which one you have.
And this is just sort of spring-loaded here that you can just sort of, it's got just manual tension there, so you can pretty much grip it to any size.
You got it, yeah. And it works on stone countertops and other places that you might have issues with. You can cram it in the back of a headrest. It's an awesome stand. Only $39.99 made in Canada.
Okay, and great, as we say, you know, support the local inventors and things like that.
You got it.
Let's talk a little bit about this interesting, you know, it looks like a can of shoe polish, but what's it called?
This is the Logiix Bluetooth Piston. So it's a little blue piston that has a speaker, and it also has a microphone. So you can use it as a speakerphone in your car or in your house for making calls on anything with Bluetooth. So even if you're using Skype or any of those, it'll work with that.
I'm not sure if we're going to get a chance to demo that because of you know, restrictions on things, but we were actually all quite surprised with the incredible sound that comes out of that little speaker. So really quite impressive.
You got it.
Let's talk a little bit about this little demo you've got here, because I think this is quite fascinating.
So in my camera right now, there's a little wireless SD card. So any camera that takes an SD card, you pop this guy in, and then you set it up with your phone or your tablet. Works from iPhone, Android, and you just take a picture. So if you don't mind, I'll just snap a picture of you, and then it wirelessly beams it over to your phone instantly.
So why would somebody want that though?
Well, you don't have to synchronize it. So a lot of tablets, not just the iPhones, they might not have a place to plug in. And you can also share it right away. So if you want to post it on the internet.
And is there an issue with regard to clarity? I know camera phones are getting, or rather lenses on iPhones are getting better and better, but I'm guessing the clarity you get with an actual camera is going to be greater.
Oh, for sure. And it gives you a little bit of detail, too. Like it tells you what the tech specs of your photo are. So if you're into photos, it's one of the better ones.
Wow.
There's also, you know, when you're doing all the sharing and shooting, you might run out of power.
Right.
Because that's one that I've always found is a bad one. This is a Mophie Juice Pack that my phone's in right now.
We're talking about, because it looked kind of fatter than your normal phone. So you basically got a battery surrounding your phone?
Right, yeah. And you carry it with you all the time. This guy's for the iPhone 5. It's available for the 4 as well, and it gives you double the battery life, and it makes it a lot better because a lot of people complain about the battery life on iPhones.
Speaking of juice, you've got adapters for basically plug it into your, you know, nobody uses it for cigarette lighters anymore, but your cigarette lighter.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So there's the new Lightning connector from Apple. There's a whole bunch of new car chargers. This is one that's quite long, so it's easy to put it inside. It depends on your phone and everything. This is one that I use. This is a tiny little fast charger. It's a 2.1 amps, so it'll charge any of the tablets or phones out there. Depending on what phone and tablet you have, and your car even, it's a good idea to come in and get advice for what you have specific.
Sounds pretty good. Lots of fun things, and I particularly love that speaker and the Cribbit. So once again, thanks to Julian.
Thanks, Jeff.
Alrighty, and now it's time for your Showbiz Headlines.